Hello everyone, welcome back. This video lecture for class 8, chapter number 8, and that is cell structure and function. So, in previous video lecture we have already discussed regarding history of the cell, what is cell and what is the structure of the cell, what are the shapes, size and color of the cell, and what are the function of the cell, isn't it? Under that topic, regarding cell structure, we have talked like cell has divided into two parts. First one is called cell membrane, that is the outer covering layer which separate cell to its surrounding, that is called cell membrane. And what is protoplasm? Except a part of the cell membrane, whatever inside bodies are there, like this white and pink structure is seen here in this figure, that is called protoplasm, isn't it? Then protoplasm, we can say this is the living material of the cell, okay? And under the protoplasm we have discussed that further cell is divided into two parts, cell membrane and protoplasm. Again protoplasm will be divided into two categories, in two liquids, that is called cytoplasm and nucleus. So we already discussed that this is the cell membrane, right? So except cell membrane, whatever inside, that all bodies are come under the category of protoplasm. Now this, a part of this green body, remaining whatever liquid material is seen, that pink bodies and white bodies are seen here in this figure, that is called cytoplasm, isn't it? Protoplasm further divided into two parts. First cytoplasm, second one nucleus. This green body which is in a side of the cell, that is called nucleus. And except the nucleus, remaining whatever bodies is seen in this figure, that is called cytoplasm, isn't it? Then we discussed that cell membrane and cell wall. We have discussed in cell that what is the cell wall. Cell wall is present only in plant cell. In animal cell, cell wall will be not there, isn't it? And cell wall is present only in plant cell and made up of the cellulose, okay? And it is the outer to the cell membrane, right? What is the cell wall? Cell wall is always outer to the cell membrane, but only present in plant cell. In animal cell it is always absent. Clear? So till here we have done the half portion of the chapter. Today we will discuss about what is the nucleus, right? Previously, so under protoplasm we will discuss today nucleus and cytoplasm. First we will deal with nucleus, later on we will discuss on cytoplasm. So today we will discuss in detail what is nucleus. So first of all, as you have understood that what is the cell, under the protoplasm, cytoplasm and nucleus are there, isn't it? अब nucleus को अगर हम डिटेल में अगर माइक्रोस्कोप की हेल्प से देखें, so the figure will be seen like this, isn't it? Figure will be seen like this. So we can say what is nucleus? It is located in the center of the cell, right? Already we have discussed, right? किस nucleus कहाँ पे होता है? It will be lying on the center of the cell, okay? So this is the nucleus, and here we will detail स्टडी विल डू अबाउट द न्यूक्लियस. अब न्यूक्लियस कैसा होता है? वो सेल के सेंटर में होता है. नाउ न्यूक्लियस फर्दर डिवाइडेड इन सम पार्ट्स, सो इट कंसिस्ट न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. Second, this outer layering, right? As you have seen, this is the light blue color layering is seen. That layer is called nucleus envelope, or we can say this is nuclear membrane, okay? Like cell has cell membrane, isn't it? Same likewise nucleus also having membrane, that is named by nucleus membrane, or we can say it is called nuclear envelope, isn't it? So nuclear envelope, what is this? This is a one type of wall, one type of membrane which separate nucleus to cytoplasm, isn't it? because we already know that protoplasm, under the protoplasm is divided into two parts, that is cytoplasm and nucleus. So nucleus having also cell wall, nuclear membrane, right? That membrane is called envelope also, isn't it? Secondly, we can say there are nuclear pores are also small holes like structure will be there, would be on the न्यूक्लियर वॉल, न्यूक्लियर एनवेलप और न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन के ऊपर छोटे छोटे पोर्स जैसा कुछ स्ट्रक्चर दिखता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियर pores, isn't it? That is called nuclear pore. Next, that purple color body, as you are seeing, this purple color, it is inside the nucleus, that is called nucleoplasm. Okay, what is nucleoplasm? This purple color body's liquid is lying inside the nucleus, that is called nucleoplasm. And this next is called chromatin. What is chromatin? This thread like structure, like this thread like structure is in dark purple color inside the nucleus. You are able to see here dark purple color shade thread like structure is seen inside the nucleus, that is called chromatin. What is that called? This is called chromatin, or we can say that is nuclear material. What is another name of chromatin? Nucleus material. Fine. So what is nucleus material? We can say nucleus material is nothing, it is only chromatin. What is a chromatin? Chromatins are thread like structure which lying inside the nucleus. Fine. Next, main part of the nucleus, that is this dark body, this dark purple colored body which is lying near a side of the nucleus की एक साइड में this circle type body is seen, dark purple color body, that is called nucleolus. What is that called? That is called nucleolus, isn't it? And last, endoplasmic and reticulum. This is the endoplasmic and reticulum body, as you have seen, this is the outside of the nucleus. This is the outside of the nucleus. So in higher classes we will study about the endoplasmic reticulum. In today's lecture we will deal with these main topics that are the consist under the nucleus. Fine. Moving further, the next topic, as we understand that nucleus consists nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus and nuclear material. And what is the nuclear material? Nuclear material is nothing, that is only chromatin. Fine. Now we will detail study each or every part of the nucleus. So first we will study about the nuclear membrane. What is the nuclear membrane? We already understood that membrane that separate nucleus from cytoplasm. We already know that protoplasm having two parts, cytoplasm and nucleus. अब membrane से जो separate कर रहा है cytoplasm को, है ना, membrane से जो cytoplasm को separate कर रहा है, that wall is called nuclear membrane, right? That wall is called nuclear membrane. That means उसके साइटोप्लाज्म को अंदर इसके यहाँ पे ना, मैंने ऑलरेडी बताया था कि वहाँ पे पोर्स होते हैं, है ना, they are having nucleus, pores are also there, isn't it? So what are the pores, what are the function of the pores? This membrane has pores which allow exchange of material. That means वो अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म जो ऑलरेडी प्रोटोप्लाज्म के अंडर आ रहा है टॉपिक, जो नियर बाय प्रोटोप्लाज्म है, बीच में न्यूक्लियस है, ये पूरा न्यूक्लियस वाला पार्ट है, और यहाँ पे बाकी साइड में क्या होगा? साइटोप्लाज्म. अब यहाँ के पोर्स का क्या फंक्शन होगा? जो सेल न्यूक्लियस मेम्ब्रेन पे है, दीज पोर्स आर allow to exchange the selected material. Only selected material को वो allow करते हैं अंदर जाने के लिए और बाहर निकलने के लिए, isn't it? That means साइटोप्लाज्म में कुछ ऐसे मटीरियल हैं, selected मटीरियल हैं, to by which are passed by through this nuclear membrane. Clear? Next Next part that we have studied about a nucleus, that is nucleoplasm. What is that? That is nucleoplasm. So here we studied about nuclear envelope, that is nothing, that is only nuclear membrane. Envelope को हम दूसरा word क्या बोलते हैं? Membrane. Next we have talked about nuclear pores which allow to selected materials pass through into cell nuclear membrane. Next we will study about nucleoplasm. So what is nucleoplasm? न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म इट इज़ द साइटोप्लाज्म ऑफ न्यूक्लियस. क्या है ये? न्यूक्लियस का साइटोप्लाज्म. जैसे हमने रीड किया कि सेल के अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म है ना, सेल के अंदर प्रोटोप्लाज्म के अंदर साइटोप्लाज्म और न्यूक्लियस है, इजंट इट? बट न्यूक्लियोप्लाज्म व्हाट इज दैट? दिस इज नथिंग, इट इज अगेन लिविंग मटीरियल, दैट इज cytoplasm of nucleus, right? What is that? This is the cytoplasm of nucleus. Next, the part of the nucleus, that is nucleolus. What is this? That is nucleolus, that already discussed. Here the dark purple body which is in round in shape and which is a side of the nucleus, that is called nucleolus. So small oval body rich in protein and RNA. Right? What is the mean by here RNA? What is the meaning by RNA? This is nothing but ribo. RNA means ribonucleic acid. So full form of RNA, that is ribonucleic acid. So we can say small oval body rich in protein and RNA, it is site for ribosome formation. Here one another term is there, that is ribosome. So what is mean by ribosome? Ribosome which are having genetic material, right? Which having genetic material. So what are the function of the ribosome? Again ribosome are here for survival of the nucleus, for survival of the nucleus. So it can be synthesize something, है ना, it can be synthesize something for cell, or we can say it can be remove harmful material from the cell for the helping of the nucleus, isn't it? So what are the ribosome? Again this is again is the organelles. We already talked about different type of organelles. Some type of cells are having different type of organelles, like plants and animal cell we already discussed, and further later on we also discussed about the different type of organelles which some type of cells are having whereas others are not having. So here ribosomes are the organelles which are plant and animal both type of cells are having. What are the function of the ribosome? They would be used for the survival of the nucleus, isn't it? And what is the RNA? So this type of body which we talked about, this is dark purple body. This type of body is having protein and RNA. RNA means ribonucleic acid, which have genetic material. Generally, there are two type of genetic materials, DNA and RNA. Generally, two type of genetic material they are having, that is DNA and RNA. In further classes you will study in detail about this. Here you have to understand that DNA and RNA are having genetic material, isn't it? And what is the full form of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxynucleic acid, right? So nucleolus having RNA and DNA. RNA's full form ribonucleic acid and DNA's full form deoxynucleic acid. Both type of organelles are having the function of both type of organelle is having genetic material, which means see, here we are taking a simple, by taking a simple example we can understand. Suppose जेनेटिक मटेरियल क्या होता है, दिस इज़ द वन काइंड ऑफ, नहीं, एक पेरेंट्स से रिसिम्बल्स होते हैं हमारे में, है ना। जैसे किसी के मदर की सपोज ब्लू आइज़ है ना, और उसके बेबी जब उनका बॉर्न होता है तो उनका भी ब्लू आइज़ है। हियर वी विल टेक, वी वुड अंडरस्टैंड, वी कैन इमेजिन दैट द फादर इज हैविंग ब्लैक आइज बट मदर इज हैविंग ब्लू आइज। तो उनकी बेबी की भी अगर ब्लू आइज होती है, सो वो कैसे हुई, दैट कैरेक्टर्स कम थ्रू दिस जेनेटिक जीन्स, these genes, due to these genes, that means due to these RNA and DNA, the characters pass through, the characters pass through parent to offspring. Here offspring, it's in technical language, to children और kids को हम बोलेंगे offspring, ठीक है। in technical language what would we say, to children और to babies, जो बेबी पेरेंट्स को बोर्न हुआ उनको हम टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज में बोलते हैं ऑफस्प्रिंग। सो सच टाइप ऑफ कैरेक्टर्स जो पेरेंट्स से पास थ्रू होते हैं उनके बेबीज़ में, जो पेरेंट्स से ट्रांसफ़र होते हैं उनके बेबीज़ में, उनके ऑफस्प्रिंग में, दैट कैरेक्टर्स हैपन्स ड्यू टू ओनली DNA and RNA which are having genes, genetic material. Clear? Next we will study about nuclear material. Again, they are contains chromosomes made up of DNA and proteins. So here they are, see, already we have talked about chromatin. What are the chromatin? These are the nuclear material, isn't it? And what are the, how it look like? It look like thread like structure, है ना, as you are able to see these are having such you thread like structure, isn't it? Later on it will transform in ribbon like structure. जो हमने पहले thread like chromatins देखे ना, these chromatins will turn into this ribbon like structure, right? This ribbon like structure, that will be called chromosomes. Fine. So initially it will be said like chromatins when it look like in thread like structure. Later on it will be turned up into chromosomes. That means in chromosomes, that means they look like ribbon like structure. How they are look like? They look like ribbon like structure, and these ribbons are having small segment. Again, small pores look like in the ribbons. In the middle you are able to see small these dot like structure, that is called genes. These are only genes. So we can say nuclear material that contains chromosomes, which initially would be look like thread, but later on it will turn into chromosomes, which will be turned into ribbon like structure, and which are made up of DNA and again protein like RNA and DNA we already talked about, and which are having segments, in which ribbon we have seen that dot type, that pores like structure, that is called segment of DNA, and that are called genes, right? They act as hereditary vehicles. That means hereditary means एक जनरेशन से, पेरेंट्स से उनके बेबीज में जो कैरेक्टर पास थ्रू होते हैं, दैट आर कॉल्ड हेरिडिटरी व्हीकल्स. मूविंग फर्दर, next topic, what are the functions of nucleus? So here we have discussed about the different bodies of the nucleus. First we have talked about nuclear membrane that separate the wall which separate the nucleus from cytoplasm. Next we have discussed about nucleoplasm. What is the nucleoplasm? That is this liquid like structure which is inside of the protoplasm. Next we have discussed about nucleolus, which is the small round body which is inside of the nucleus. Again we have discussed about the nuclear material that is having DNA and RNA, which are having genetic material, or we can say it act as like hereditary vehicles. Next we will discuss about the function of the nucleus. These were the main basic structure of nucleus, right? These which we have talked about, these all are the basic structure of the nucleus. Nuclear membrane, that is also called nuclear envelope, which again separate in front of the cytoplasm. Second we talked about chromatin, that is also named by nuclear material. Third we talked about nuclear membrane, nucleoplasm, nucleolus, that is having RNA and DNA. And next is what nucleus, function of the nucleus, isn't it? So function of the nucleus under we can say that it regulates cell cycle. Obvious, ये cell का main part है ना? As we talked about, this is the main part of the cell. As we talked about in cell structure, cell में main क्या होता है? न्यूक्लियर है ना? मेन क्या होता है सेल के अंदर? दैट इज कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियस, isn't it? So here न्यूक्लियस का क्या काम होगा? ये पूरे सेल को रेगुलेट करता है. सेल में जो भी मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी हो रही है, दैट मीन्स सेल के लिए जो भी फंक्शंस हो रहे हैं, सेल के सर्वाइव के लिए कुछ न्यू चीज़ बन रही है, कुछ नया सेलेक्टेड आइटम्स जो इनसाइड आ रहे हैं, या उनसे कुछ न्यू स्ट्रक्चर क्रिएट हो रहा है, या कोई बॉडी रिमूव हो रही है, सारा वो मशीनरी काम कौन कर रहा है? दीज ऑल कम कंट्रोल बाय द this nucleus. So we can say control metabolic activities, regulate cell cycle, and genes help in transmission of character from parent to offspring, that we already discussed about. So till here we have completed the protoplasm, which is divided into two types of liquid. First we talked about nucleus. Now the next point again is the important point of the protoplasm, that is cytoplasm. Okay, again it is a liquid material of cell. Already